My exclusive 4th anniversary merch is coming out with Otakubon. If you're interested in ALL Bat inspired merch, you can pre-order it in the link in the description. Heya Bat Bunch, it's wintertime where I am in the northern hemisphere, and that means it's the time for bundling up, warm beverages, and of course, Snow Miku. Snow Miku is such a fun tradition, I just had to talk about it. So here it is, a full deep dive on every design that Snow Miku has had as of 2024. Snow Miku is the wintry version of the virtual popstar Hatsune Miku that was created for the 2010 Sapporo Snow Festival in Japan. The northern city of Sapporo hosts an annual festival showcasing wondrous snow sculptures and wintry foods every year. Since her appearance at the festival in 2010, the Snow Miku event has grown into a global phenomenon. In 2012, an online design contest for Snow Miku was established and has been held by piapro every year. The winner of the online design contest will get their Miku added to the official lineup of Snow Mikus in promotionals and have their design transformed into figures, plushies, and more. The online competition for the upcoming year is usually announced in March. So if you're interested in checking it out for yourself, look at the Snow Miku Twitter and official website around that time. Regardless of the annual theme, Snow Miku herself is typically characterized by snowflakes in her hair, cozy clothing, and her pet rabbit, Rabbit Yukine. Why a rabbit, you ask? The Yuki Usagi, or snow hare, is a tradition similar to the Western tradition of building a snowman. To make a Yuki Usagi, you make an egg shape out of snow and add green Nadina leaves for ears and red Nadina berries for eyes. Japanese people even make mochi versions of Yuki Usagi, which are just too cute to eat. The Yuki Usagi is based on albino hares, which are associated with the rabbit in the moon in Japanese folklore. And speaking of Japan, let's hear a word from our sponsors. Today's sponsors are Tokyo Treat and Sakura Co. Experience Japan from the comfort of your own homes through Tokyo Treat and Sakura Co. snack boxes. Tokyo Treat is a monthly Japanese snack subscription box, which sends you up to 20 exclusive, limited edition, and seasonal flavored Japanese snacks that are only available in Japan for a limited time. This is the Tokyo Treat box. It is ginormous. You guys ready to see the snacks? Wow! Look how cute! It's all pink and cute! This month's Tokyo Treat theme is Be My Valentine. The box is filled with sweet and savory treats to celebrate Valentine's Day, such as Strawberry Shortcake Kit Kat, Pokemon Candy Hearts, and many more. First, we will try Ramune Poke Hearts. We've got Piplup, we got Pikachu, we got my favorite. I have a giant Rowlet. He's too big to fit in the screen. It's mild. It's not too, acidic. Very nice. Good for sharing. Kit Kat has a bunch of flavors in Japan that they just don't give the US. You guys ready to be frustrated with me?
Oh no.
That's really good. Oh my gosh, I see corn pottage. This is usually my favorite. Tokyo Treat definitely has the cute snacks. Sakura Co. is a monthly authentic Japanese snack subscription box that supports local Japanese snack makers. Each box comes with up to 20 traditional, authentic, and artisan Japanese snacks, including Japanese teas and a special Japanese tableware. Similarly, Sakura Co.'s theme this month is Valentine's Indulgence. The box is a celebration of shared connections, blending traditional and contemporary delights in a beautiful tale of love and unity. The box includes a chocolate Danish, mini heart arare, and my personal favorite, peach dorayaki. We got these little hearts. Oh my gosh, they're so cute. I'm so excited. I love strawberry daifuku. I have made this myself. It is a pain in the butt to make. It was like an all-day affair. So I'm really, really glad that I didn't have to make them from scratch this time. So stretchy and gushy. Oh, it's so soft. It's like a puppy tummy. Oh my gosh, that's so good. These are going to be gone in my house in 30 seconds. There's an entire bun in here. Look at that marbling. Look how beautiful that is. This with the cup of tea is like the best breakfast, honestly. My first time trying dorayaki. So what a dorayaki is, 2 pancakes, and then you've got filling on the inside. That's so well made. 10 out of 10. I am shocked at how fresh all the bread items taste within Sakura Co. and Tokyo Treat. These come all the way from Japan. But they're really well packaged to keep things fresh. Nothing in my box tasted stale at all. All the snacks pair perfectly with the box's Cocoa Sencha tea. I am a tea drinker, and I can tell you this is really good. This might be my favorite thing in the box. This month's tableware item is a Kiko plate or a Firefly plate. Let's carefully open it. I got the Firefly This reminds me of Yu Tomioka's Haori from Demon Slayer. Both Sakura Co. and Tokyo Treat boxes come with a fun booklet that tells you more about the snacks you receive and even teaches you more about Japanese culture. My love story! Fruits basket! Good taste. Wow, I love the pictures and how they actually like show you the people making the snacks. Treat yourself or a loved one to a box this Valentine's Day. Use code YAMALBAT to receive $5 off your first Sakura Co. or Tokyo Treat box using the link in my pinned comment and description. Thank you Tokyo Treat and Sakura Co. for sponsoring this video. Now, on with the design deep dive. 2010, 2011, and 2012 Snow Miku all bear an incredible resemblance to classic Miku. Her typical turquoise shade of hair has been swapped out for a pale frosty blue tone and is adorned with a snowflake pattern. Her outfit is primarily white and silver with blue accents to carry the wintry theme further. 2011 gave her the addition of a cozy scarf, and in 2012, the first design contest was held, where the artist would give Miku an adorable jacket and bow accessory combo to make her finally look warm in winter. And thus, Fluffy Coat Snow Miku was born. 2013 would deviate from the classic Miku look with Strawberry Daifuku Shiromuku Miku. Shiromuku is a traditional Japanese wedding kimono worn by brides in Shinto-style weddings. Shiromuku is traditionally all white, but can have red or pink accents as well. Strawberry Daifuku is a popular Japanese treat in winter and consists of a white mochi outside with a red bean and strawberry filling. See the resemblance? I think the designer for Strawberry Daifuku Shiromuku Miku was very clever to combine these two concepts in the design. 2013 Snow Miku is very graceful with her traditional regalia, but also has a bit of cute elements with the leaf on her hood and snowflake headband. My favorite part of the design is how the designer kept two strands of hair out of her hood as a nod to Miku's classic pigtails. Overall, I believe 2013 Snow Miku is one of the most solid designs of the Snow Miku lineup. 2014 would bring us the incredibly cute Magical Girl Snow Miku. Magical Snow Miku may have been inspired by the very popular manga and anime series Puella Magi Madoka Magica that was just released a year prior, as I can see a few similarities between 2014 Snow Miku and Madoka herself, from the art style to the placement of various elements on the design. Don't worry though, the theme of Snow Miku was definitely not lost. Miku's white overdress resembles the points of a snowflake. She also has a white cape to cover up if she is chilly, which may also be included in the design to represent a blanket of snow. My favorite part of this design is the repeating zigzag motif found throughout the design, from the skirt to the hat to the ribbons. It all feels very magical and ties back to how sharp ice can be. The repetition of motifs makes the design very cohesive feeling. This would be the first instance of Snow Miku's pet, Rabbit Yukine, who has a matching bow to Magical Snow Miku. 2014 would also bring us the very welcome tradition of Snow Miku getting an official song written for her, this time being Love Snow Really Magic by Michi M. I'm going to say it now. 2015 Snow Belle Miku is and may always be my personal favorite Snow Miku. It is an incredibly simple yet effective design. The entire design revolves around the lily of the valley, a flowering plant native to many woodlands around the world with white bell-shaped flowers, red poisonous berries, and long oval leaves. The centerpiece of the design is the lily of the valley flower shape, which is prominently featured in her hair ornaments adorning each twin tail, and of course, repeated in the shape of her skirt. On top, Miku wears a snowflake folk print cape with red berry ties and gold trim that matches her headband. And finally, she holds a giant Lily of the Valley leaf to really drive the plant motif home. And it also gives her a small and fairy-like feeling. Is that leaf giant or is she as small as a fairy? It's up for you to decide. This year, Rabbit Yukine is dressed in a little pastel green vest and holds a Lily of the Valley flower to mirror Miku's giant leaf umbrella. The song Snow Belle Miku features in is Snow Fairy Story by 40MP. 2016 Snow Owl Miku, or who I have affectionately dubbed Skiiku, is a snowy owl and skiing themed Miku. I absolutely love her sporty demeanor and the playful snowy owl knit hat she wears. The color palette she sports, pun intended, is much brighter than most Snow Mikus, with a ton of contrast, aiding in the support of her loud and bold personality. In her Nendoroid, her statement piece hat is actually made of fabric. Her matching scarf repeats the snowy owl motif by being shaped like owl wings. Such an energetic Miku requires a figure that keeps up with her, which is why the articulated figure is my favorite version of Snow Owl Miku. Just look at that silly face! Skiiku seems like she's having so much fun, and I absolutely adore her. She also may be the only Snow Miku on this list appropriately dressed for the snow. Rabbit Yukine also seems to be having fun with his matching hat and skis. The song Skiiku features in is Before the Snow Melts by Doriko. As a classical musician, I may be biased, but I absolutely love the fact that we have a conductor Miku. This is Twinkle Snow Miku, a conductor of the cosmos. The three main motifs she holds are constellations, snowflakes, and music. These motifs are beautifully woven together in a delicate balance. As an aspiring character designer, I know that the more themes you add to a character, the harder it is to balance the themes, while still keeping them all recognizable. This is a concept that could have been easily over-designed, but the artist kept things well restrained and gave us a simple yet incredibly effective design. The repeating ribbon motif features the stars, snowflakes, and musical staff in a particularly clever way. The small pops of yellow in the sea of cosmic blues gives her just a bit of contrast, while still keeping things very relaxed. The light, translucent fabric overlaying the ruffled pinafore dress gives Twinkle Snow Miku a magical feel, as if she was designed to float in the sky. Her pigtails that are shaped like streaking comets aid with this effect as well. My favorite detail of 2017 Snow Miku is her conductor's baton, which doubles as a cosmic magic wand. It makes her incredibly memorable in my mind. Rabbit Yukine is wearing a matching constellation scarf, and his tail is shaped like a star this time around. Twinkle Snow Miku's theme song is Star Night Snow by Nbuna and Orange Star. 2018 Snow Miku is a beautiful shrine maiden with a crane motif. Her demeanor seems to be silent and mysterious, which ties into the silence associated with snow, the tranquility of cranes, as well as the peace found at shrines. I think that Snow Miku captures the solemn yet beautiful stillness of falling snow quite perfectly. One shocking difference between 2018 Snow Miku and the rest of the lineup is just how icy white her hair is. Forgoing the typical turquoise twin tails Miku is so known for. She is also the first Snow Miku to have a pop of red in her color palette, which is very striking in an otherwise cool and calm color palette. Just like Skiiku before her, Crane Priestess Snow Miku expertly weaves in a bird motif through clothing. Her hood imitates that of a bird head, and her sleeves have a symmetrical wing pattern on them. Even the back of her chihaya, the thin outer coat worn by Japanese priests and priestesses, is shaped like a bird's tail. Unlike Skiiku, however, Crane Priestess Snow Miku has a very geometric and restrained look to her, which adds to the mature feeling of this design. There are so many subtle music references woven in the fine gold accents and embroidery as well. My favorite element of this design is her kagura bells she holds with all the colorful ribbons trailing behind it. It adds to her graceful nature and ties in well with the long ribbons in her hair. Crane Priestess Snow Miku features in the song Rounding the Square Earth by Nishizawa-san P. 2019 was particularly special for Snow Miku, as it was Snow Miku's 10th anniversary. As such, Snow Princess Miku was the featured design in a dedicated Snow Miku live concert. In fact, I think out of all the Snow Mikus, she has the most fitting design for stage concerts. Her entire design screams Princess Idol through and through, and translates to 3D incredibly well. Her high-low skirt allows for ease of 3D dancing without clipping, and the snow flurry ponytails look gorgeous when she twirls. When most people think of Snow Miku, I believe this is what comes to mind. That or her original design. Snow Princess Miku is incredibly elegant and iconic. The design borrows from a very classic Princess Idol style, but brings it up an extra notch with the impressive length of her skirt and hair. The reason I believe 2019 Snow Miku is incredibly iconic is her strong silhouette and very well-placed silver adornments. The geometric pattern found in her jewelry, staff, and patterned skirt resemble both ice crystals and the stained glass pattern found in her castle. It would have been very easy for the designer to make her skirt a solid white and call it a day, but the navy blue overskirt adds a big pop of contrast and ensures that Miku isn't lost in a sea of light colors. I'm also obsessed with the draped ribbons adorning her ponytails. I've never seen that in a character design, but now I'm very tempted to do something similar in my own design someday. Rabbit Yukine is dressed up very dapper in a little princely cape and has a matching staff to 2019 Snow Miku. And look at his cute little poofy tail! Snow Princess Miku's official theme is I by Deco27. I know I say this about almost every Snow Miku, but 2020 Snow Miku holds a particularly special place in my heart, and it's not just because she's also music themed. I specifically remember feeling particularly awful in 2020 for understandable reasons, and I very much latched onto 2020 Snow Miku to feel some joy again. I mean, look at her! She's an adorable band major. Look at her cute little horn! She's exactly what the world needed at that time. Snow Parade Miku is another design that is simple yet incredibly well executed. I know we've already seen the music staff ribbon in many other Snow Miku designs so far, but I would say that Snow Parade Miku executes this idea the best out of everyone. I love how the ribbon trails have rectangular folds in them so that it looks as though her ribbons are actually made out of staff paper. The subtle use of asymmetry found in the golden elements in Snow Parade Miku's design are also expertly done. Generally, asymmetry in designs should flow in S-curves to make it pleasing to the eye. Rabbit Yukine is ready to follow Snow Miku in the parade with a marching uniform of his own, and a tiny little horn to toot. The most notable thing about 2020 Snow Miku, in my opinion, is her fully animated music video, Poka Poka Planet. The music is done by Harumaki Gohan, and the music video was animated by Studio Gohan. I've listened to these on repeat ever since its release, and it brings me so much joy. If you're inclined to check out any of the Miku music featured in this video, please check out Poka Poka Planet. I hope it brings you as much joy as it has to me. When I see Snow Miku 2021, I immediately think of Christmas caroling. She is dressed for going out in the snow and spreading the joy of Christmas music under the strings of lights. Speaking of LED lights, can we talk about how 2021 Snow Miku has light-up elements in her design? Christmas lights are legitimately such a big hallmark for winter, at least to me here in the United States. And yet, I never thought of adding actual light-up elements to a Snow Miku design before. The only shame is that the light-up elements were not able to be translated into the Good Smile figures, but their interpretation still works well enough. Glowing Snow Miku has a full-length gown with snowflake lattice patterns adorning the bottom. The length and style of the gown itself reminds me of wearing my Christmas dress every year as a little girl. She looks incredibly cozy in her fluffy cape, mittens, and matching beret. Her beret itself has an embroidered clock face pattern on it, with the attached ribbons acting like clock hands, which is incredibly innovative and fun. A tiny little detail I didn't initially pick up on with this design until I was writing this video is that Glowing Snow Miku has tiny little angel wings on the back of her coat that can even fold out on the figure. Isn't that adorable? She's a little snow angel. One more clever design element of Snow Miku 2021 I would like to point out is her music note hair clip, which looks like a horizontal M or the katakana Mi, depending on how you look at it. And the piece of navy blue cloth in front of her dress is reminiscent of Miku's iconic blue tie. Rabbit Yukine is twinning this Snow Miku with an adorable beret and matching cape. This is also the first year that Miku's friends also got matching outfits designed for them, as far as I can tell. And finally, Glowing Snow Miku's theme song is Snow Fondant by Heavens. By now, we've gotten very comfortable in the elegant, fluffy, and graceful themes of past Snow Mikus. We were just about due for a complete aesthetic shift. 2022 Snow Miku is a ship captain who traverses the icy waters in search of adventure. Her spunky demeanor and thirst for adventure is contagious. The immediate thing that sticks out to me about Grand Voyage Snow Miku is the surprising amount of red found in her design. The combination of cool red, white, and navy blue gives her a very nautical feel. To effectively portray the energetic feeling that the artist was going for with Grand Voyage, Miku's signature twin tails have been given sharp edges at the ends to resemble the harsh crashing waves of the unforgiving icy water that she traverses. Another motif found among Grand Voyage Miku's design is crabs, because even Miku isn't immune to carcinization. Her hair ribbons resemble the red claws of a crab, and her hat and jacket repeat this idea in their crab decorative elements. Grand Voyage Snow Miku is a perfect showcase of size contrast in character design, which is where you surround a small character with large elements, or vice versa, to emphasize their stature. This time around, Rabbit Yukine has a fluffy hood, binoculars for sightseeing, and a tiny little red crab pinching his ear. Miku's friends are sporting the same winter coats as her this year, and Grand Voyage Miku's theme song is Carlos Hakamada Saizepi's Colorful Marine Snow, with an adorable music video done by the famed Hidane. In 2023, we received Serene Winter Miku. Serene Winter Miku is a kind and gentle looking soul with a story to tell with her design. Her hair represents the chilly winter air, her layered fluffy dress represents fluffy clouds, and her giant paintbrush implies that she is the one painting the sky at dawn and dusk. My favorite part of the design is the use of texture found throughout, from the scalloped layers of tiered fabric to her fur sleeves and dress, to the shiny shoes and wooden paintbrush. It gives the audience a good variety to look at. The color palette with its pops of pinks invokes a feeling of watching the sunset or sunrise, which is a theme repeated in her asymmetrical sun and moon hair ornaments. It's an overall solid and pleasing design. The bonnet is well designed with its sides resembling music notes, and I really admire the carefully laid patchwork kimono the designer gave her. She is warm and cozy and gentle looking, and I would love to watch the sunset with her and her friends. Rabbit Yukine is rocking a matching shawl and pink ribbon, in addition to a fedora and parasol. Serene Winter Miku features in the song Snow Mix by Marasi. And lastly, for the 15th anniversary of Snow Miku, we have come to 2024 Snow Miku. Winter Delicacy Miku is the embodiment of the feeling of coming home to a warm cooked meal after freezing your tail off outside. Every inch of the design is inviting and relaxing to look at. This year's theme was a feast in the image of winter in Hokkaido. Geographically, Hokkaido is the northernmost island of the Japanese islands, and thus is very cold. As such, Snow Miku is dressed very warm and looks very hospitable. The asymmetric use of checkered patterns and stripes that resemble hot broth are really expertly executed. The scalloped edges of her apron and hair ribbon are quite literally scallops, and her kimono sleeves have little handkerchiefs that resemble shrimps. My favorite part of the design is actually the braided ends of her twin tails. Not only do they aid in keeping the design incredibly soft and round, but they also look like braided bread buns. I love how the designer used such an unconventional color palette for this Snow Miku. The color palette intentionally replaces the cool icy blues for warm brown tones, which we associate with delicious food, simplicity, and safety. Rabbit Yukine is dressed like a little sous chef, with a shrimp handkerchief and a little chef hat which resembles buttered bread. Happy Cheat Day by Riru Lili is the official song of 2024 Snow Miku, and it shows Miku with her friends all enjoying a warm meal together. In conclusion, although the competition started in the northernmost island of Japan, Snow Miku has grown to represent the many aspects of winter that people around the world can relate to. Whether that be playing in the snow, going on trips over winter break, sharing a warm meal, or reveling in the nostalgia of seasonal music. Thank you for taking a trip back in time with me to revisit all the Snow Miku designs thus far. And who knows, maybe someday I will be able to design a Snow Miku of my very own. Once again, thank you to Tokyo Treat and Sakura Co for sponsoring this video. Check out my merch pre-orders in the description below. Comment your favorite Snow Miku. And as always, take care, Bat Bunch.